My name is David Wong. I'm a pharmacist. And so usually I like to play volleyball, do that a couple times a week. And then also I do energy bagua. I've been suffering from, I guess, pain for quite some time. I had a back injury back in about 10 years ago when I was lifting my grandpa out of my car. He was about 200 pounds, and then I lifted him in the wrong way, and so that threw out my back. I had a disc problem. I was off work about a year. And so after that, it took me a long time to recover. Back in about 2017, I was in a car accident, and then that re-aggravated my injury. So that was, I was experiencing a lot of pain, like sharp stabbing pain. And then I was getting a lot of treatment at that time. I was doing physio, I was also doing chiropractor, I was also doing massage. I even tried doing exercises myself, like strengthening exercises. So yeah, many things. Acupuncture as well, but nothing was really helping. So my friend who also practiced energy bagua said, hey, why not come and try that out? And I said, well, what do I have to lose, right? What I did notice was that at that time, I was experiencing some nighttime urination. So at night, I would have to wake up around maybe like 5 in the morning, and I would really have to go. When I took the first energy bagua course, so basically 3 days after I was just learning the class, I didn't even finish yet, that went away. I was suffering from that for about 2 or 3 years. And I even went to the doctors, and they said, you know, my tests were fine, kidneys were fine, and I thought, oh, okay, maybe I'm just aging, right? I mean, I'm getting old, right? At that time, I was 35, so I was like, maybe it's just like prostate problem. So anyways, that went away. And so that made me continue coming to, you know, do the bagua. I did that for about two to three times a week. I would come from work. I would drive about 45 minutes after work to the center, and then I would practice my bagua for about an hour and a half and then go home. I mean, that's quite a bit of time of commitment, but I felt that was something that was really helpful for me, especially my health. So that was very peaceful at that time as well. But after I started practicing the bagua, my toes were feeling, oh, they're actually gripping the ground. So I felt a lot more stable for my body. So I think that was quite helpful as well for my back, because if you're unstable, then you could be moving and you could twist something and something can go wrong easily. But because of that, just strengthening my legs and feet, that was already very helpful. I practiced about 2019 January, and then work got quite busy, so then I wasn't able to come to the center. Just before I started taking the course the second time, I was suffering from night sweats, and my entire clothes would be just drenched, like wet. So that was that happened for about 2 weeks. And then after I came back and took the course the second time, about 2 or 3 days later, it went away, like completely gone. That really made me want to continue my practice, because I knew how important this is for my health. So after I finished that, I joined the membership, became a silver membership. And then I come about 5 times per week, every morning. Now I switched to the morning instead of coming after work, because I found that, you know, that works for my schedule. And then I got used to waking up kind of earlier, because I used to go at 9, but then now I would wake up at 6 a.m. and then kind of get ready, and then I'll go to bagua at 7:30, do my bagua, and then finish at 9, and then head back to work. I'm pretty excited to actually get up at that time so that I can go and do my bagua, because once I do that, then it gives me the energy in order to function throughout my day. When I do my energy bagua, then I have to have more energy. And then once I finish all my work, then I'm able to do other things in my time. Like, for example, play volleyball, or go do the grouse grind in the summer. That's what I did. And then also spend time with family and friends. So yeah, in the summer, I would do the grouse grind, right? Better than I thought. Because then I didn't do any training. I didn't run. I didn't do any other cardio workout at all to help it. And I thought the baguas actually help improve my cardio. I mean, I feel that I can take care of what I need to do as long as I have my bagua. So I used to experience sharp pain, like I said, But now I don't experience sharp pain anymore, right? My legs, my overall body, immune system being stronger, it's improved my stability. Because before it's like you're always suffering in pain, you have to go see a chiro, you got to see a physiotherapist. All your time's gone, you can't do anything you want to do. But now I can think that, wow, I can go and see the world.
我係 David 媽咪，就 David 行咗八卦之後咧，身體佢話都好，非常之好。我有一次咧，就今年個4月份咧，我隻眼就眼膜視落脫咗，脫咗之後咧，醫生咧就同我做咗一次手術。醫生就話要俾佢慢慢好，冇咩可以幫到你啦。咁我就話阿仔就話媽，不如你喺度等3個月咧，不如你去走下八卦試下啦。試下對睇下你個身體有冇好啲，幫下你隻眼可以恢復。咁我就佢說服咗我好耐啦。咁我就都話個仔咁有孝心，咁即係幫媽咪又咁有孝心，咁我都唔想逆佢個孝心。我都好開心，我仔好棒啊！咁我就好啦，咁我去學，咁我就去走八卦。我走下八卦之前呢，我都唔覺得我自己膝頭哥係有問題添，因為咁膝頭哥一運動嘅時候咧，喺嗰度咧，佢就好多玻璃碎喺我個膝頭哥度，有聲啊，自己聽到。咁收尾我走咗，都係2個星期咋，都唔係話好耐，2個星期咋。我就覺得做咩個膝頭哥冇聲音出嚟？同埋而家咧我瞓啊食啊樣樣對我都好好。跟住呢個月我去 check 我隻眼。我個呢個眼膜視落貼，醫生就話佢已經開始貼晒啦，仲有少少水氣。佢話你要一樣俾佢聞，咁我都好開心。啱啱去 check 完翻嚟啫嘛，12月頭。咁仲有一個問題就係最好就係話咗我個血壓都降翻低啦。嗰陣時咧，我每日都食1粒血壓藥。咁咧而家咧就醫生幫我度咗，嚟緊呢2個月度時，成日都話。哇！你血壓好靚喎，點解會降得咁快嘅？你食乜嘢？我話冇，我都好平常食嘅。我話我都好食，但我冇同醫生講話我走八卦。但係依家咧，我想同全世界啲人講咧，走八卦咧係對自己嘅身體好有心身、好有益嘅，應該要去行出一步去做，就唔好等到好辛苦先至去做咧，你根本都做唔到。我好想全世界嘅人都去。呢個走八卦中心咧，去報名去學試下。
我仔就帶我行八卦，初我隻手咧就隻手指啱呢隻就痛，我隻骨頭條筋啊嘛，成幾個月都唔好。咁我走咗八卦，行咗八卦，第日2個星期後，我就覺得隻手就而家就冇痛啦，到而家都冇。多謝師傅，多謝咁多位師姐。咁有恒心嚟幫我哋 ，thank you。